The host has enabled local recorded. Got it.
All right. Welcome to episode number 13 of Cody's Business Show. I'm here with a longtime friend on social media. He's in Turkey, Gokhan Abra. I'm sure. Is that how you say it? Is it Gokhan Abra?
Gokhan. Yeah, Gokhan.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Well, I'm really excited. He's doing some pretty cool things with sourcing, sending to a prep center, and then selling on Amazon. He's had a good bit of success with it, and I want to talk to him about his operations. So we'll be running the show. How the heck are you, man?
Good to see you, and thanks for having me,
Yeah,
Cody. I'm
yeah.
very happy. We know each other since a long time, and that's why I love networking. So I'm having a fun, and thanks a lot. Cody also attend some of my classes last month, I guess, and my
Mhm.
my followers loves you. Thank
Yeah.
you, giving me
Yeah.
these opportunities.
After we did that, I did like a presentation on Keepa and some other things, and I think every single one of them followed me because they messaged me, and
Yeah,
uh, I I didn't know who it was, and I look at their profile and it's like all in another language, and so
yeah, Turkish,
very cool.
lots
Are
of
you having an
Turkish.
espresso right now? That's what you want.
It is. It's midnight in Turkey, and I drink a lot of coffee. I love
Love
it.
it.
What you are drinking?
I got myself a fancy Diet Coke, so.
Wow, great.
So, well, tell me about your operation. So, what are you doing now on Amazon?
Right. I'm an Amazon seller. I'm a businessman since 25 years, and around 5 years ago, I decided to change my career. And as everybody is dreaming about a different lifestyle, because I was too busy, I was
Sure.
traveling a lot. I had my own companies actually, the
Okay.
big companies, and then I quit my business. Then I was planning to do the Amazon or online e-commerce business since a long time, right? Because I thought this business model is suits to me, and started. It was lots of challenges as we already had it, but it was. I mean, this business is suits on me. I mean, it's not the easiest, business to do it as long
Yeah.
as if you know what to do. I'll come up this situation, and that's why I'm very happy to talk with you today, cause let's both teach people something and value of this in this broadcast, right?
Okay.
Because we got lots of questions. You are receiving the questions, I am receiving the questions, and what I was thinking for our broadcast this tonight, let's take a different look at Amazon today,
Okay.
which I love these topics. Coming back to me, I'm an Amazon seller. I'm a crazy guy, and my hobbies is try every different thing on Amazon,
Sure.
uh, as you did, because if you feel stressed and depressed in that business, things can get wrong. You know that there are lots of challenges on Amazon, because what I'm saying that, uh, why is everybody talking about e-commerce and Amazon Codis? I mean, because what my personal idea is, Amazon is not a different than the other business for sure. This is a business. This is a real business, and this is the only difference is that Amazon. What I see that Amazon is the platform we sell products. I mean, I always put myself in that position that I'm in. Amazon is not a business. We are salesmen. Am I right? We sell
Sure.
products
Sure.
for the profit. And Amazon is the places that it makes us to sell in this platform. Uh, so the only difference is for Amazon, you don't need a huge money for establishing this business. I mean,
Yeah.
if you
Building
want to
a
open the
website or
shops, okay, the
right.
building period is easy. You don't have
Yeah.
a hundreds of dollars. You just need laptops. I mean, the internet connections,
Yeah.
and just couple of tools you need to use, and my personal idea, if somebody is asking me how much should be the capital amounts, I would say $1,000. Start with the only for buying the products. It depends on your business model.
Sure. Yeah.
And so coming back to me, that I'm selling on Amazon in different marketplaces, and also I do some coaching if I have the time. And I got some prep center service. I have a prep center in California.
Okay.
My students, my followers can use. And now I'm just about to open a VA academies, actually, which I was planning since a long time.
Very cool.
I'm so happy. You know why? Uh, I think you are working with VAs, as far as I remember, right, Cody?
I am. Yep. I have a team. I have
Yeah.
two that are almost full time both, and then I have several that are just contractors. So whenever I need like a project done.
See, because this business needs to have some shortcuts, some practical way. Because
Sure.
yes, at the beginning, people can manage by themselves, but to grow on Amazon, as we all faced, Cody, you know, it's hard. You need somebody
Yeah.
else to help you for each different kind of things. As I told you, that Amazon is the same other the business. I'm operating in US and now starting with United Emirates and
Okay.
some different countries, and I got some activities in Canada and in Mexico.
Okay.
Uh, I know you live in US, and a lot of our followers. Uh, Maybe you don't need any countries. US is enough because it's the biggest traffic that it is on Amazon.com, right?
Oh yeah.
In
Yeah. I'm only
each
on US.
platform.
I don't do anything
Yeah.
in other countries. Yeah.
Uh, in some way, you are right because you have got an advantage to live in US
Sure.
because you can make retail arbitrage easily. You can find wholesalers better than us
Yeah.
because I live in Istanbul right away, but my companies are in Utah. My business partner Bud Leatherbeach also he lives in Utah.
Okay.
All my operations comes from the US, but physically I live in Turkey.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, that's why I'm in this business is crazy good. While I'm in Turkey, I'm able to buy the products, even I don't touch, even I don't see the products, using the prep center and sell it.
Yeah. So you're literally logging on to Nike or wherever, buying it, having it sent to your prep center. They're
Exactly.
prepping it for Amazon, sending it in, and then selling, from FBA, right?
Yes, exactly. And that's things killing. I love it.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine this is the business that you don't touch anything and you are able to make money.
Right.
Okay, it depends how much money. I mean, I cannot sell the as a fake cruise that work 3 hours, make
Sure.
$1,000 per month. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And I know that how hard you are working a lot.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, definitely.
I
I would
remember you when you started on Amazon a couple of years ago, and
Mhm.
now look where you are.
Yeah, yeah.
There are
That's
lots
amazing,
of
yeah.
challenges, right? It is. It is. It is an amazing that. So, what I want to tell you something about Amazon should we need to take it easy, okay? Relax, guys. I mean, why always saying that? It's relax. Everybody teaching us at the beginning that Amazon is, I mean, people says that to make the e-commerce business, and I'm always saying that why you are here or why you want to do this business.
Mhm.
And the people start saying that they want business life where they manage your time completely.
Sure.
And if you want to spend more time with the families, flexibility of the times, and these business models you can do without depending place and the times. Okay. But then when we listen this, we don't follow these rules, and many people feel stress. Why? because people tells me that this business you can do anytime, anywhere. You can use your time.
Mm-hmm.
So what I always tell the peoples, make this business simple. It is a starting point. I always say. I mean, this is my personal idea, maybe, but also I always try to tell my students and my followers that start as a side hustle is the best way.
Sure.
If you don't have a huge capital, okay, because I have some business men's friends in my networks. Yes, they have billions, or they start immediately the private label because they have enough capital and
Sure.
they manufacture themselves. This is the another positions, Cody.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you think about it. Life is too short, and this business people teach us is can be fun business. And as I told you that we can spend our own time, it's better to start as a side hustle from my perspective. What do you think, Cody? What you would do?
Yeah.
Or
If I'm starting with $1,000 or $1,000 a month, even, yeah, it's going to be a side hustle. It's really hard to take a salary until you're established. Until you're you really have some traction going. So I tell people the first 18 months of our e-commerce business, we didn't take a dollar. Like we didn't take anything out of the business. Like the business didn't even
perfect.
we would take trips for the business and the personal would still buy our dinner and like we wouldn't take money out even for food. It was reinvest profits, take as much of that money and reinvest it right back into the business. And so yeah, I think starting as a side hustle, yeah, power move. Like you should totally do that.
Yeah, and also when we are talking about the side hustle, sometimes people doesn't have the mathematics. Side hustle means we are talking about a couple of $1,000s. I mean, not $100 or $200. Okay, in US, maybe $1,000 or $2,000 doesn't make big sense. Maybe you cannot get by,
Sure.
but you're in US. The country is like Turkey, Middle East, or even that couple of thousands is good money for US as well.
Sure.
People think it's a short money because what I always telling that to make 1,000 or $2,000 per month, it's not a big challenge. It
Yeah,
is
sure.
doable easily. But when you aiming to make $10,000 to get it back, or more than 8,000, or sometimes we see the flashy social media screens on the phones that
Yeah, sure.
guys making hundreds and $200,000. Yes, this time is difficult, but to
Yeah.
make it small money as a side hustle, I think it's not so difficult
Yeah.
because
One of the big
huh,
oh, sorry to interrupt you.
no,
Yeah.
no, you go ahead, please.
Yeah, one of the big reasons I really like Amazon is you can come at it as a side hustle, but
Right,
as soon as you're ready, it can handle you, scaling aggressively. So, you see a lot of these
exactly.
guys, they start and then they, get a little bit of traction. You see they have their first $100,000 year, and then you see they have their first big month, and then all of a sudden, Amazon offers them a loan and they get some real money, and then it jumps immediately, and you're able to scale when you have capital. You're able to scale aggressively without having to worry about it all, kind of falling down. So, you see some of these kids that are 21 years old and they've been grinding for 3 years,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, they're having $250,000 a year months, or excuse me, quarter million
unbelievable.
dollar months, and the way they're doing it is they're just leveraging FBA. They're putting all that money towards inventory and then, just doing the thing. And so, I I am a little bit scared of credit. I'm a little bit conservative. So
Yeah,
credit makes me very nervous. But like, if I wanted to, and I could take $300,000 or even 100,000 and just pile it in, I could 10x my operation overnight, and Amazon could handle it. So but like you said, $1,000 a month, that's a huge deal. Like that's
exactly.
if you can make $1,000 a month off of doing this, like as a side hustle, that's amazing. Like that's like a
That is
huge
amazing.
Yeah, anybody can do it.
Exactly. Everybody. And also, while we're talking that making couple of $1,000, we are not talking about talking you have to work 24 hours. Okay,
Yeah,
this is not so difficult because product sells. The important things to find the right products and to know what to do.
sure.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
this is what I love it what you say. Uh, as much as if you have the capital, this bloody business, it's easy to scale up. I love it. You
Yep.
know,
True.
it is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's easy to scale up. And exactly, I have some also followers from US. First couple of years, they were okay. But suddenly, I started to see them, they booming. I said, and
Hmm.
people think, how come? It's possible. It is doable.
All day long.
Yeah, and there are some models people can do. Also, I would like to touch that point that because I ask you that are you only in USA? Because mm, yeah, you either you don't want it or you don't search before, but why you are not willing to sell some other marketplaces as you did in USA? Because especially I am telling my US friends, okay, maybe some of the big sellers doesn't need it, but there are lots of mid-size uh, Amazon sellers. This, let's assume that you start with Amazon.com and you only sell there, but in the same times because it you can face a problem at any time with Amazon, right? This is the game. This is the
Sure.
Amazon world. This is the game. What if you suspend Amazon suspend your account or some stupid guys complain you as a counterfeit products or any kind of things, or you sell the listing and then suddenly price tanking? Do you have any B plan B, Cody?
Um.
I'm talking only the Amazon. Don't tell me that I have eBay or Walmart. I'm just talking
Sure. Yeah.
privately for Amazon. What is your plan
Not,
B?
not really. My plan
Yeah,
is to, try really hard
yeah,
to not make that happen.
exactly. It is one point because you know I have a big networks from US, the Amazon sellers. I don't know why it comes naturally. I always tell them, as an US guys, you need to think and other opportunities as well to sell in United Emirates or Australia or UK or I don't know Saudi Arabia. It is absolutely easy. Okay, it's not a rocket science. Just open and activate your account, and again, as we are finding the leads from US through the VA or through the lead list. By the way, I would like to touch with you the lead list for a while.
Sure.
You do the same. Someone will supply the lead list or the VAs from UK. Instead of going to Walmart or Target in UK, you go to Argos. The same models there,
Yeah.
and you know that
Interesting.
it it is. I mean, I always. That's why I mean, one of my biggest coachings comes from the abroad of the Turkey because people I don't know they found me. First of all, I never advertised.
Sure.
Just the networks they found me because I'm not a full-time trainer or coaching. This is but I like it, and also of course I make money. It says that people think that because also this is the stupid things that uh, I mean this is not a charity work, right?
Mhm.
Because
Right.
also
Yeah.
that I mean, of course we always help. No,
Sure.
sure. I mean, see, every time I read you or somebody, my some of my followers write you, you always answer.
Sure.
I am the same, right? I always answer. This is a
Yeah.
different case stories. But what strongly I advise, especially my American friends, don't feel yourself stressed. There is another life out of US. in Amazon marketplaces.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, you make, I don't know what is your revenue for a while. I think you are now seven digits or six digits. I don't
We're
remember.
less than 7. Yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
if it went away, it
Uh,
would hurt us.
okay. But sometimes I feel relaxed. Okay, I'm not making thousands and thousands for the other marketplaces. But let's
Mhm.
assume that to make extra three to five, I'm talking about the profit, by the way, not
Yeah.
the revenue. To
Sure.
make it extra $3,000 to $5,000 from the other markets, wouldn't you be happy? Of
Absolutely.
course.
Yeah.
Save your life. You stuck in your Amazon business in US, because as I told you that, just if somebody else listening us, I don't know, can we see how many people are watching us right now?
It looks like
Or do we
6
have some?
people are live.
Okay, no problem. We will share these videos later on. But what I'm saying that why people doesn't use Australia, Canada, Dubai, Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia, UK, Japan, because it is not a tough competitions there as US.
Really?
Okay,
Okay.
this is the classical word saying that, okay,
Canada.
I mean those market is not competition, but not very big sales number. It's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, less stresses, and some seller behaviors are better than some big markets.
Sure.
So I always advise my friends, my network, saying that please, please try to differentiate your business on Amazon. Don't stuck on US. Sure, it's the best place in US, and you
Yeah.
make money. But under this pressure or stress, keep as a side hustle the other marketplaces and make it couple of extra thousands very easy than the US, because the model
Hmm.
is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting. Can I ask you a question on that?
Yes, please.
Okay, so say I signed up for the Arab Emirates that you mentioned. Where would I ship where would I ship the product to? Like,
Ex-
so I'm
ex-
in the US, or I would order from a store in that country, and there would
Yes. Okay. Let me tell you a couple of options. Probably people get excited. One model, we're talking about the arbitrage.
okay,
Yes, let's go to the, you will buy from Dubai Walmart, or you will buy from, I think it was Argos, the UK famous online marketplaces. Exactly
okay,
the same. You are buying the products from X online marketplaces from UK. And then exactly the same, you find the prep center and you make the same business. Or some of my crazy friends and people does do a lot, Amazon flips. Amazon to Amazon flips. But
sure, yeah,
Amazon to Amazon flips not within US.
yeah,
Because please try to check from your VA, because VA can find some better products buying from Amazon.com and sell Amazon.Australia, Amazon.UK. People commonly ask me that, oh, it's crazy because of what about the shipping cost or what about the transfer cost? No, you can find profitable products. Believe me that.
sure. I believe.
Also, I try this. And one thing I would like to clear that, what is your opinion? Because also a lot of audience will watch this video later on.
Yeah,
There is an Amazon flip, Amazon to Amazon flip model. Actually, it was you or Chris had an interview with one of the famous flipper guy. I don't remember his name. Okay, there is one. Do you remember his game? His name?
I don't remember. I bet it was
Okay.
Chris Grant. That dude's the man.
No, Chris Grant had a very great friends got a broadcast. So what Amazon says officially, it's not my opinion. Also, the Rosenberg, the lawyer one,
Okay,
had a video for that. Amazon doesn't allow to make business in the same marketplaces, which means buying from com to sell the Canada from the third party, what Amazon says, it is not compatible with the TOS.
Yeah, in terms of service.
This
Yeah.
is soft. Am I right?
Right. Yeah. Here's my understanding. You can do it as long as you don't use Prime benefits. That's what I've heard.
Bravo.
Yeah.
And the seller should be Amazon. Okay, the
Right.
the best legal one, what also I heard from the broadcast, uh, which
My
Chris
kid's
did
saying
it.
hello. All right.
Hello.
Yeah. Get out of here, kiddo.
Uh,
Sorry.
and
He wants to be a famous YouTuber when he grows up. So whenever he
yeah,
sees he's being he
so
likes to pop in.
he's lovely. I love your family.
Thank you.
You have a great family, and congratulations with the new babies.
Oh, thank you very
All
much.
our followers. Cody has got a new she's
Yep, little
baby.
girl.
Cody has got a little girl, and let's congratulate Cody and
Thank
have
you
a
very
good life with Cody.
much.
Okay,
Anyways, sorry
then
to interrupt you. Back
uh,
to Amazon. Amazon.
yeah, Amazon Philip I understood from the Chris Grant. There is a actually great business model if you have passions and the great knowledge that buy from Amazon list from Amazon, and when Amazon's gone up the list, the price goes down,
Yeah,
and you
immediately.
sell on Amazon. It is
Right.
legal. We call this Amazon to Amazon flip. Am I right?
Right.
Some people I know that make millions of this business model. Yeah,
They
but
do.
for this, you need a special skills. You need to be concentrate on that.
Yeah.
That I love this model. Again, what I'm saying that you are absolutely right. You cannot use the prime benefit if everything you want to do in the right way. And even the Amazon flip, you need to buy from the seller should be on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. From the same marketplace, Amazon says uh, you can't. It's not my decisions. This is what they say and what my lawyer says. But you can buy again from Amazon and you can sell the different marketplaces.
Okay.
Amazon says okay, as far as I'm understanding. So number two in the packet. One, differentiate in the marketplaces. Good options. Believe me that because I mean, if you are ever able to do the arbitrage in a most difficulties marketplaces in US, then when you start making in UK or the Australia or Dubai, you feel that it's a peanut. Believe me, it is absolutely more relaxed. I
Really?
don't know why, because of the competitions, less IP complaints. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I'm not okay. I don't want to spread away the flowers everywhere. It is still Amazon is Amazon,
Sure.
but you feel that is better and easily to make a couple of thousand marketplaces. Number one, keep it
Interesting.
touch, and secondly, Amazon Flip can be a good options as long as if you find the prep centers in other countries, it's easy. Okay,
Let me interject there too.
please.
I think that some of the big guys are doing this at scale. I think they're doing this, at a high level, and just not talking about it. So like I know that it's something people are doing, and I'm in a bunch of group chats and different people are talking about different
Right,
things. I can totally see how someone in Canada would pay $59.99 instead of $39.99 here.
definitely.
They're paying higher prices, and so I get it. I just haven't got to it yet. So, but
Why? I
uh,
mean, you should do as well, Cody, because I mean, does your Amazon account now eligible for the NARF? No,
it
you know
is.
the also what I would do for you because it's maybe with online it's not so easy, but as I told you again, you Americans are bloody lucky because everything is in your hand. Go to
Sure.
Walmart, buy immediately, and sell as an FBM. This is
Right.
also one of my favorite things because I have guys in US, they're buying a product for me. Also FBM, I love it. His name is Karim. Hello Karim, by the way. I found the products and I call Karim, can you please go to Target and buy that, because I found somewhere else.
Yeah.
And he buys my products, and why? And I listed immediately as an FBM.
Hmm.
And while he is going back at home, many times I sell those products as an FBA. I love it.
Yeah.
Do you face it? You do FBA, right?
I do
FBM.
both.
Sorry. You make
Yep.
FBM.
Yeah. I do them both. Yep.
FBM also likes. And coming back your what you were telling me, that yes, the differentiation is good. I mean, you need to differentiate your business segments.
Yeah. Sure.
You can make it with Canada. I mean, some listing that sells in US 20 and Canadian pays 45.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know this.
Oh yeah. And also, I have a VA team. So like, the software that we use. I don't know if you're familiar with tactical arbitrage, but
Oh
I can
yeah, very
literally,
right.
yeah, I can search U.S. Marketplace to Canadian marketplace or to Mexico marketplace.
Perfecto. See,
I've just never done it. I've never got into it. So
I
this would be the
strongly
push.
advise that. I
Okay.
strongly advise that. You should do it because,
Okay.
please, first of all, take it off the pressures in your shoulders. I always say that because,
Sure.
as I told you, that I am mentoring some guys on Amazon. I'm not just want to teach Amazon. I want to teach some right business mindset because I'm
Sure.
53 years old, a businessman, and I'm
Yeah.
coming from very wild business world jungles. I had
Hmm.
lots of stories.
Yeah.
Now I can control myself because I'm getting
Sure.
older now.
Yeah.
I'm an old man now. So yes, see, I love you. That's why your things. You have a VA. You know how to make the tactical advertisement. Go this and find this fucking products to sell in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico. Nobody thinks about the Mexico. You
Sure.
know Mexico, how good it is? Find the products and sell in Mexico. People think it's so difficult to find the customs, blah blah bullshit. Easy. Everywhere you can find the prep centers,
I'm gonna
or you
check
have
on it.
lots of networks. Because, I sell a couple of times in Mexico. I'm in Turkey, but I have networks. The one company is called was Algo. They used to sell some training or something,
Okay.
but I met with guys from them. He was in Mexico. He was a trainer, one of the trainer. I got
Hmm.
friends with him. He helped me. He
Yeah.
said,
I have
"Come on,
friends in
Brian."
Mexico. I speak Spanish, so I could totally pull
Ah,
it.
definitely that. I mean, see what I trying to explain together with you with our audience is, let's take a different look of Amazon today.
Sure.
Today, this is our subject. So far, we know of different things, different marketplaces. So I'm sure that I want to see. Please do me a favor, because today we make a broadcast, and this video will stay on your YouTube channel.
Hmm.
So let's try something in this month with Canada, or I don't know, Mexico, if you can. And then we can make a small video later on, I don't
Okay.
know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and evaluate what is your experience. Then
Yeah.
we can talk your experience.
Okay.
You will be
Give me,
happy.
give me 60 days. 60 days, and I will sell something in another country. I'll get it figured out. Give me 60 days, and I will have something sourced and sold either
Exactly.
in Canada or Mexico or somewhere. I'm gonna try it.
What is the secret of 60 days? You will find a big credits for Mexico or Canada.
I don't know. I
No, no,
haven't
no.
even signed
Okay.
up for the NARF program, so I haven't done any of that yet. So
Okay, just I mean, when you have time, please do it. This okay, and
okay,
then yeah, I strongly suggest that. So, what I told you, that instead of stressful things, it's easy. If someone tells you that this job is, can be doable, it is not. But if you know somebody else that get some ideas, that's why I mean, some of my networks got the coaching or mentorship phone from you? They told me, they asked me that, and I said yes. Even that, you and I still learning. Am I right? I
All
still
day long.
have some coaching calls with some Amazon guys because we don't need to be a snob. It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
sure.
I mean, everybody needs to teach. Everybody needs to learn Amazon or
Yeah.
something different, right?
Yep.
Well, I mean, leave the egos. Am I right?
Nope, you're totally right. That in fact, that's my new thing that I'm talking about is I started Cody's Continuing Education Club,
I
and I'm
love this. Strongly advise the guys that joining your Discord group. I love it.
I'll charge way more for it at some point, but literally all I'm doing is I'm using that money and I'm hiring people to come in and coach. So like I have a Walmart third party seller coming in that's going to coach on that. I have someone coming in to coach on creating wholesale bundles, and this guy's doing $200,000 a month in wholesale bundles on Amazon. He's just creating the listing, and I have no
Right.
idea how to do that. I've never done anything like that. So like having them come in and paying him, to coach me on it, and then everybody that's in the club gets to watch and be a part of that training too. And so I have a private label guy coming on that's
Perfect.
it was an arbitrage seller, and now he's doing some private label too, and he's just going to tell a bunch of arbitrage sellers, this is how I did it, this is what I had success with. So yeah, all day long, pay for coaching like as much as you can.
Definitely. This
Having
is
a
the
coach puts you like way up here rather than like it puts you ahead. So
when I'm saying that 10 times faster
yeah.
because
Yep.
some small-minded guys, which I really upset with them, they think it's useless and they don't want to spend money with the coachings. Either they don't have money or they think they're genius and they don't need them. It is
Yeah.
bullshit. Even
Yep.
that the biggest help comes to me from my coach since years ago because okay I got okay my advantage was maybe i have I speak English,
Sure.
so it was easy for me to contact with those guys. But again, the coaching and the mentoring is the most important part if you want to scale up, or if you want to do make as
I
a
agree. I'm
hobbyist.
putting a comment.
Okay, do it. I mean, you are the same. We all have some nice coach in our life. It uh, is this any questions? I cannot see that.
Yeah, let me. I
Probably.
can pin them.
Or
All right.
what we can do, Cody, also I have the another laptops because we have some times right now still.
Okay.
Last 10 minutes, we could quickly, there are some Turkish guys. John, hi John, I saw your questions. He's Turkish. And
Here, you
also,
can see them on the
okay,
screen there,
we
Gokhan.
can focus quickly. Which marketplace are profit in for beginners? Me or you answer?
Um,
Maybe we both.
I'll be
Or
real brief. I like grocery and I like shoes. Grocery and shoes are great for beginners.
uh, well, I mean, the question was which markets are profitable means as a marketplace on Amazon or the categories. So if you, uh, Allah verdi, if you are asking, I cannot say the which market is profitable. Every market can be a profitable. It
Yeah,
depends which market is sales velocity. I guess is the better questions. What do you think?
yeah.
I don't know.
Grocery, man.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Cody, you got him wrong. He's asking marketplaces, not the
Uh,
categories.
yeah. I just sell in US, so I don't know. I like the US market.
But I mean, also, please answer the same other questions. What did you say? Groceries is a profitable one for the beginners or easier one to for beginners? What was
Yeah.
your question? Answer?
Uh, my answer to which category is good for beginners, I think grocery is a great category. And shoes too. Shoes
Yeah.
do great. Like there's a lot of shoes that you can just immediately just plug and play and have success with. So
Definitely. So, what we can do, Cody, let's talk a little bit more, and then we can go back to questions. Maybe,
Okay.
John,
Cool.
we will answer your questions. Uh, After these questions, maybe we could sell. Okay. Let's hear these questions answer first from me, and second from Cody. Is better.
Okay.
My expectation is for online arbitrage. Okay, the products until gets the Amazon FBA and the active status, it's killing me. I think everybody has the same problem. It is not quick to buy a product from Walmart and receive to prep center to FBA center, and it arrives. Then it will get active, and then you need time to sell. What I would say that 45 to 60 days. This is my expectations for online arbitrage. What is your feeling with that? This all those procedures starting from the zero, Corey?
With a prep center, at least 30 days.
Yeah,
Maybe 3 weeks. If
3 to 8 weeks. I said always.
Yeah, I think Walmart sometimes will deliver the next day, and if it
Yeah.
happens to land right on the day that your prep center is shipping out, then maybe it's 2 weeks, but probably 3 to 4 weeks at least.
And also 3 to 4 weeks, it
Yeah.
will get active, not to
Yeah.
sell and finish. So what
Oh
I
yeah, and then
always
you get
said,
the money back. Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
yeah, yeah,
And then the to get the payback from Amazon plus 15 to 20 days.
yep,
And all in all, what I would say, the first cycle, you need to have a money for 45 or for 60 days. What do you think?
yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah. That's about right. Yeah.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean,
long time. It can be a long time. Yeah.
yeah,
I think that's right on the money. And sometimes, it could be longer,
of course, if the
if your
product doesn't
cycle
sell.
yeah. So, um, be prepared not to get that money back. And some people on their first one, they have to pay Amazon because you're prepaying for the fees, you're prepaying for a lot of that,
Perfect.
and so you'll be at a negative balance. So yeah, you need to have some cash to some jingle in your pocket to be able to front that.
Yeah, and prepare yourself, guys. Frankly, I mean, just as an option, minimum 3 to 8 weeks. I always feel the same side.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty
let's continue with the questions later on, because let's give some other tips to our followers.
okay.
Come back to networks. So everything starts with the networks on Amazon. And I like my networks. We have fun together with you, Cody. You know, maybe we can say hello to our friends. The Chris. Chris Grant is a nice guy.
Yeah.
He
Oh
was
yeah.
also a great good. David from All Eats, Checkmates Flips. I love it. Feet.
Seth.
You
Yep.
know,
Cool guy.
Heat Seeker guys are doing good. He's
Oh
a
yeah.
green guy. Not, oh, they're really good. I
Yep.
mean, Thomas Parkinson from UK now. He's in Mexico. I
Okay.
love this guy. Your bro Joe from Amazing Ethan. I love him a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Side Hustle John. Dan, he's a great seller from Thousands F. Michaela, Danny Ross, Scott from Smart Scott. So
Yeah.
all in all, what we are saying that we all know each other, right?
Sure.
Because we sometimes flirting in social media together with all guys.
That's a good word. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love it, because sometimes when I wake up, because there's a time differences. When I wake up, you had a message on me, and we are laughing, and then sometimes we had some talks with John from Side Hustle.
Yeah.
So why it is good, we are learning each other as well.
Sure.
This is not a business that you need to feel ego, you need to feel smart.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ask questions to you. Does it
Totally
mean that
agree.
I'm stupid, or does it mean that I'm a newbie? No, I shouldn't know anything. You shouldn't know anything. So networks, I strongly, advise. And then what I always like to talk, how you could practically start on this business, Cody. If you let me explain some of the things. And I told always that be smart and try different strategies. I told you that different marketplaces, different categories, and maybe we can do something different than what others are doing. Okay. Uh, for my personal idea to start on Amazon business, I think the easiest way to start with online arbitrage and retail arbitrage. I don't know what is your feeling.
Totally agree. Yeah, I think
Uh,
arbitrage is where
be-
to start. Yeah.
because I mean, it needs less finance,
Hmm.
and you don't buy a lot like wholesale, so at least you could lose a couple of items in each list if you buy some small quantities for each.
Yeah.
Because I always advise, as you advise to your followers and the students, go wide, not deep.
Yeah.
I mean, buy 5 to 8 per each unit and the sell. And some stupid guys saying that, oh, this is a stupid business that to sell 5 to 8 doesn't make money. Why? I mean, what if you have 300 screws in each items?
Yep.
So you can make money.
Or 900 or or 1,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You absolutely okay. It's quite turning maybe to buy all each, but again, employ some guys to make your purchases. Also,
That'd be 28. I
I
mean,
have some.
totally.
Yeah, I have some purchasing managers, and I'm sure you have someone to also purchasing for yourself, or maybe helping your. I mean, someone is helping you for purchasing
With
the
like
products
prep,
from the
prep.
from no, not the prepping, buying products from online.
No, I do all that myself. Yeah, I'm not a big dog yet, so I'm still doing most of it with my own two hands. So
Uh, yeah. Also, this is another way because online arbitrage is all the safest model. I mean, if you don't want to be stressed at the beginning, and
yeah.
then the question is, let's talk this for our audience. Does online or retail arbitrage is legit? For me, and also according to the American law, it is completely legit and legal. What do you think?
I mean, I pay my mortgage with it, so yeah, super
See,
legit. Yeah, yeah. I
thousands,
think
dozens of thousands. Hmm?
there's
Sorry.
so many people. There's so many people that are successful with it. Like to nobody could convince me that it's not real. Like it's like it's completely legit. Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's not what I'm saying that, I work I have my lawyers, and I got some, how do you say, support from those guys.
Hmm.
I will, and it is because let me tell you something, some couple of words about this people can understand, because this is one of the most often questions. But we sell dozens of different products on arbitrage, right? And some stupid guys saying that, oh, you cannot be a third party seller, it's not legit, you don't have the training. Hey guys, I'm selling more than maybe five or thousands different products or the brands. How can I go and check for each as a permission or something? It's crazy. It's not
Yeah.
the soul of the business. It's impossible.
Yeah. I
So
think I think a lot of people look at it from the outside, and there are people that are running ads, and they're standing behind a Lambo, and they are saying
it
$1 million today, and that's not real probably. But
is
for
never real.
just starting and selling something, all you are is what we're doing today is the same thing that mom and pop shops were doing 30-40 years ago. You're just opening a store, and Amazon is one of the places that you sell your store on. And so
See?
the success you have is you look at Keepa and you say, oh, black and white shoes that are Nike branded and that are this model do really well. I'm going to buy those shoes because they're selling really well. And then, you look to the next product. Baking flour does really good. So I'm going to sell baking flour. And then before you know it, you're selling just all this random crap. And it's a huge opportunity. But it's like you said earlier, it's a business, and every business, every marketplace has a winner and a loser, and you still got to be smart. You still got to buy smart stuff. So it's not easy money, but it's totally
Exactly.
legit. Yeah,
Exactly. You very good topics that. Okay. While we are buying the products, we need to analyze from Keepa or from the IP alert. That's fair enough.
sure.
Some brands can be dangerous to sell, but this is different than if this business are legit or not. This is the another story. That makes me crazy because there are
Yeah,
some private label guys promoting their service in either here or some countries, saying that because they want to sell their private label service, and they say don't touch any product without getting permission from the brands.
yeah,
It is not. Uh, let's give one clues. I don't know. Probably you know of that. The first sale doctrine. You know of this?
sure. Yeah,
See, one every time talking with my lawyers, sometimes with some other issues, because it was also doesn't make me sense. Hundreds of thousand people doing arbitrage business in Amazon. Does
yeah,
Amazon stupid? In that case, they wouldn't allow us to do this, even the
right.
big sellers. So what you can do, let's say if you got some, also we tried a couple of times and it works, by the way, I would say that. Write your appeals, exactly the same words. According to Amazon's copyright IP policy, the first sale doctrine generally permits the resale of the general lawfully purchased physical items without permission from the copyright owner. This is not what I'm saying that. This is the from the laws.
Yeah,
And also, what you can say is also, according to Amazon trademark IP policy, when selling authentic goods, a seller may use a trademark name to list those goods.
yeah,
Because this is an authentic brand name product, it does not violate Amazon international property policy. I'm not a lawyer,
yeah,
but this is also the realities. So how come it's legit? It's not a legit. It is legit.
yeah.
Arbitrage business is totally 100% legit, guys. Whoever tells you things, he is bullshit. If you agree with me.
Yeah. I mean, you look at a wholesaler or a distributor, or Heinz ketchup isn't selling Heinz ketchup to every grocery store in the world. They're selling it to a distributor who sells it to a wholesale company who sells it to another distribution company. We're just in
Right.
the supply chain. Yeah, we're just yeah, 100%. It's totally legit. Yeah,
I
and
mean, it
you
is.
can. It would be lying if you didn't use the brand, if you didn't say this is Heinz ketchup. So yeah, no, totally. I actually haven't heard it that much. Maybe I'm just in my own little world, but I haven't heard many people talk bad about it in a while. So
Everybody, a lot of people talks about this.
yeah,
And
it's
on top of
commonly
this,
accepted. Yeah, you can
yeah,
totally do it. Yeah,
let me tell you the funny stories. I mean, to find the wholesalers also, it is not how do you say, the solutions, because even if you buy from wholesalers, you don't get the permission from the brands. You just buy a product from your wholesalers.
yeah,
I have one friend. Uh, his name is Derek. Uh, he's doing a good wholesale business model, and
okay,
actually, it was 2 years ago. Uh, I mean, we talked with him a lot because he used to. Thanks God, Derek from Nebraska. He's a good Amazon seller. He used to make my prep service because he got a prep center as well.
yeah,
He was really nice guys. I love him, and he got a serious problem with the from one of the brands as an IP claim or some account health issues that,
Okay.
and he worked with one of the how do you say, the companies, the appeal companies.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's good. He was nearly going to heart attack because Amazon, he used to sell the same products since couple of years with the same invoices.
Yeah.
Amazon didn't accept his invoices.
It's tough.
Even that it's always happening. Don't you hear? I mean, don't you hear that type of stories? Even that you keep selling the same products since I mean, couple of years, and you are buying it from the wholesalers
Yep.
or distributors.
Hmm.
You can face the same problem. Am I right?
It's possible. Yeah.
It is
It,
always possible.
they'll either come at you to if it's inauthentic, so if they're worried about, it's not, if you're selling like a
Perfecto.
counterfeit brand, or the brand will say you don't have permission to sell our stuff and we're going to give you a headache about it. And yeah, that's two big worries. I heard one today. Somebody posted today about how they
Really?
had one. Yeah, and it's rough. That's you got to fight it. There's one company, I think it's I don't remember their name, but you pay $100 a month, and it's a lawyer, and then the lawyer will help you fight it if that ever happens. So they basically, you're keeping them on retainer. So I mean, that's a good strategy. But at some point you're probably going to have to deal with that and make an appeal, and that's a nightmare. But there are also lots of people that it never happens to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it is things, and you touched the good points that also instead of dreaming the nightmare, why I don't understand people hire some similar service now. Someone is doing the retainer program, or you are just paying $80 or $100 per month,
Yeah.
and you feel safe. Exactly what I do. This is the guy, Jeff Sheik.
Jeff.
Actually,
Okay.
I got Jeff Sheik is nice because also Chris Grant worked with Jeff.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm in Jeff Sheik program. I'm paying, it was 90 something, $98, I guess, monthly.
Okay.
I'm paying to them, and every time you got some shocked actions from Amazon when you wake up suddenly, and you got a terrible message that now with that kind of service, at least you feel better because you feel that somebody else will be with you with
Yeah.
this under difficult conditions that, and they always respond. Uh, Actually, there are four nice guys. I always used to work with them. I don't understand why people doesn't want to make money and try to solve their problems by themselves. I
Hmm.
mean, we are not lawyer. I mean, okay, one possible things people try to do, find from the friends or some from networks the sample of appeals and try to send to Amazon. Yeah, it can be work.
Yeah.
I'm not judging them, but like Rosenberg, Jeff Sheik, Riverman Consultant, or Alex, there are four good guys actually. I don't know if you know somebody else, if you know some of them. They
Yeah.
both are good in US. If somebody else wants to hear this, uh,
Yeah,
I
I've
work
heard
with
good things about Eat Sleep Amazon too. She does.
yeah, Eat and Sleep Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we've talked a couple times. I've never
Yeah,
worked with her on that, but a long time ago I was on one of her leads list, and it was really
yeah.
really good. And
She's
so
nice. She's
I,
smart.
I imagine everything she does is really good. So
Yeah, yeah. Also, I keep in touch with Tiffany. She's a crazy guy. I love her. Hi, Tiffany. By the way, yeah, Tiffany is also doing the same things. But what I'm saying that again, try to make your life easier.
yeah,
That's why
there's
I mean,
solutions. Yeah,
our first sentences from the beginning of these sections that let's look Amazon in a different way. So far we talk many things, and then come back to last couple of points. We have a little bit time more, right? Because it will be like an encyclopedia.
love it.
This
We're at
broadcast we have
59
6 years.
minutes. Yeah, let's let maybe five more minutes and let's knock it out.
Okay. Okay. So also, what I was suggesting for our followers, I hate listening that from the guys. I don't find the products. I can't find enough products. My
Sure.
products are not profitable. The same stories, right?
Yeah, I've
Do
heard
you
it.
think is it correct, or do you think they don't know what to do?
Yeah, I think if you're not distracted, you can sit down without any bolo groups, without any leads lists, and just look on Amazon and find products. Like, just literally go through and look for stuff that is more expensive than retail. And if you know, you can get a free calculator and just type it in and look for good products. And like, I think most people
Yeah.
stop after 15 minutes, and they should stop after, maybe 4 hours. Like give it 4 solid hours of looking in, and like, there's no way you're not gonna find good stuff. Like there's
Exactly.
so much out there that is good. And then I mean, if you have Keepa, do a quick YouTube search on Keepa product finder. You can do amazing things with Keepa. Like you can find all kind of crazy, stuff to sell. So yeah, no, there's it's seemingly endless how much stuff there is that's profitable to.
Exactly. And even that, if you're not capable to find the products by yourself from Keepa, use different tools. I mean, Chris Grant has got a nice uh, latest videos about the lead list. I
Yeah,
strongly advise to use the lead list. Okay,
yeah,
I'm not saying that to buy the same products, but from those lead lists, you can find another products, first of all.
yeah,
Find some guys, prepare for yourself the custom made lead list.
yeah,
Always work. And also now, on top of this, use the VAs. Filipinos are great, great, smart, guys, and they can find the products. I run my business mainly with the lead list only. I never tried to find. Since a long times, I never want to find the products by myself. For
yeah,
me, it's why I spend money, why I spend time to find the products instead of someone is finding me a product and I spend my times to buy those products. I
exactly.
think it is my mentality is that, right? Uh, make things easier that. So we solve this problem as well. If somebody else asking me that I cannot find the products, I would like to kill them. There is lie and bullshit. Okay, there is absolutely. I mean, I'm not a genius. I'm not an Einstein.
Sure.
And on top of this, you know what? That's why I was just had a lesson with one of my groups in 1 hour ago. I showed my lead list. My biggest problem is now not to find the products, now not to find enough times to buy those products. I have now tons of products that are still waiting on my list. She sent one of my VA sends 10 great leads today, and one of them actually it was shoes one, and now I will buy it. I will make money. Anyhow, the I cannot find the product stories. I don't want to listen.
Yeah,
We solve this as well. So if somebody else starts watching the videos from the beginning now, we got lots of options that we talk together with you.
yeah,
And then the last things also I would like to indicate while I'm finding you that try to change the criteria as always saying that because this is like a robotic things. Everybody is asking from my VA as well.
hmm,
Oh, I want to have 30% minimum ROE and the profit should be minimum $5 and the minimum sales seller number of this that number. Why
hmm,
you do same things as millions of people the same? Make it some
yeah,
differences. I don't know. I mean, you do because I know that you do the same. I mean, there
sure.
are lots of different opportunities. Am I right, Cody? Just the clues there. What do you think? I mean, even that 20%, 15% of ROE that you can make money, just the fast run money, you can change it.
Yeah, and I would also add, look in other categories. A
Oh,
lot of people shop in the same categories or the same stores. Um, you know, I have a recent post about this. Like, there are tons of
I saw
categories.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
there
love it.
you can sell all kind of crazy stuff on Amazon, and so
Exactly.
if you look into fishing equipment, just get to know fishing equipment really well. there's a
I
ton of
love it.
opportunity there. Look at, underwater welding, or I don't know,
I
automotive,
love
or,
it. No, you're
like
right.
there's opportunity in every category. So.
Definitely that. That's why, I mean, I hate hearing that, oh, start selling. I mean, please sell toys, beauty, I mean,
Sure.
groceries. Everybody's trying to do this. You're exactly fantastic that. I'm selling a lot of fishing stuff,
Are you okay? Yeah,
pesticides.
nice. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Pesticides. I love pesticides. I
Yeah.
mean, some different categories. Automotive, I love it. Industrial,
Interesting.
I love it. Scientific, I love it. Because, there are some products, Cody. I'm sure you have the same. I don't know what the fuck it is. I sell it. I list it. I swear, oh my God. I don't know what is this product. I
Yeah.
just got from the lead list. It looks good, and there's a nice profit, and
Yeah.
I sell it. I think you come across that type of product as well.
Sure. No. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
definitely happens. Yeah.
So also there was a myth that it's over now to ungating procedures. Yes, in the past it was not so easy, but now it's really easy to ungate some
Very, very easy. Yeah.
categories. And also on top of this, now Amazon accept receipts. You know this? As
Hmm.
long as if you can prove the purchasing documents. Do you know this?
Yeah. You can literally. Yeah. We had somebody get ungated with Walmart the other day. Literally just Walmart receipts, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Like when I
I
started, you
never
had to
heard
have
that.
fancy thing, and now it's like they're just giving it away. So yeah.
So he got engaged by Walmart receipts, you mean?
Walmart retail receipts. They got
I
ungated.
love it.
Yeah. So
See,
I
I
doubt
love
it.
it.
I doubt it'll be that way for long. So I think, if you're trying to get ungating, do it right now, because in my experience, what comes next is they're going to tighten up. It'll be harder in 3 months or 6 months, and it comes and goes. So while they're letting you do it, I say ungate as much as you can right now. So
Definitely. And also, yeah, it's just right time. I mean, there are lots of places, even that if you buy online, like from Bosco, Kohl's, it's already proven because I did it. Frontier, Sephora, Ulta is a good way for
yeah,
beauty. Belk, Vita Coast,
yeah,
Amazon accept those documents, even that if you buy from online.
yeah.
And on top of this, have you heard about it? I thought everybody was knowing that. Buy from Amazon.com.
I've heard
And
of
the
this. Yeah.
seller should be an Amazon. Yeah, I open a lot of my Legos buying from Amazon. It's legit
Hmm.
because Amazon also is the, yeah, but from the uh, business account, first of
Business.
all, should
Yeah,
be, and no prime, and the seller should be Amazon, not the third party sellers.
yeah. I've
And
heard of that.
then
I haven't. I
interest.
haven't tried that myself, but
No, no,
yeah,
no. Because I mean, this is legit. I mean,
yeah,
instead of buying the, let's say, Ulta or Bosco or
hmm,
Kohl's,
yeah,
why you don't buy from Amazon, which is one of the biggest retailer as well?
yeah,
Cody, as a summary, what I would like to tell that, please, please, to guys, make this business not too complicated. Start
yeah,
from the side hustle. Try to use some professional and you know get more networks because we all always answer your message. Am I right, Cody? You right,
do my
Cody?
very, very
Always
best.
answer.
I will almost always get back with you. I'll do my very best.
Exactly. I mean, write to me, write to I don't know, Chris, write to
Yeah.
John. They all answer, guys.
Yep.
And mentoring and coaching, please don't ignore of those service or the advantage. It
Yeah.
makes you 10 times
Absolutely.
faster. And just take it easy, man. Try to find different products and different marketplaces, and don't raise yourself. This is not a race. Am I
Yeah.
right? I mean, important thing is to be making this business sustainable.
Yeah.
I don't know if Cody is just an example, sharing the her flashy. You don't do it, by the way. Just an example. Saying that I sell $100,000 per month. I don't know. First of all, if it is profitable or not.
Yeah.
or we don't know. Huh? I mean, or I know a lot of guys makes as a revenue 150 $200, and he just make $5,000 to $10,000 per month as a net profit with those stress buying these inventories. I can make the same amount with the less sales with Nike. Am I right?
Yeah. There's 100 different ways to do it. More, I mean, there's so many ways to do it. Yeah. And you're not gonna, like you said, you're not going to have all the success today. Just do the simple tasks that you have to do today. Source one or two more products, prep one or two more products, get it, keep the ball moving. You know, uh, get a little bit better every day. Don't worry about trying to do it all today. And like you said, with the coaching stuff, if you find a good deal on coaching, pay for it, buy it. Chris Grant's
Exactly.
OA challenge is $200 or something, and it was like the best investment and I'm not an affiliate. I don't make any money from telling you this. Like I don't have any affiliation with him at all, except to say his crap is legit. I went through his OA challenge, and then I'm in his monthly Discord. Everything he puts out, it's amazing coaching. And so, my advice: if you find a great deal on coaching, pay for it, because
Yeah,
when you
even
get
that
them
what they
out,
can do. Exactly.
yep,
People never think, I mean, buy early coaching if you have some problem, the problems with coke. Or, I mean, okay, let's say in the summary that you need someone in your life. And I don't know if there are some good guys. I mean, I don't want to tell that maybe they don't want it that. I sometimes pay with $2,000, 300, $3,000 for the coaching, and
sure,
it helps me. I get my money back in a couple of months. Believe me,
interesting.
because
I believe it.
it is. I mean, there are some nice coaches there. I mean, those guys, they are absolutely legit also that, but in all, no, take it easy. This is the only things that you need to do, and try to find somebody else networking, and try to find a nice guys like Cody's and some others that
Yeah,
Cody.
I hear
I
that. Well,
mean,
yeah, I think that's probably a good place to call it a day. Let's see. There was one question I wanted to answer. Let's see.
please. Yeah.
Okay. No, this is what it was. If someone can find a product, we can find it too. It's that simple. Yeah, there
Okay,
are.
John, you can find it easily. That it is not what I'm saying that you cannot find. The time issues. You can find maybe 5 days, but my VA can find 10 or 20 deals per day. These are the differences. Am I right, John? Corey?
Yeah, I guess my point is like anybody can do this. So
Exactly. It's not a
if
rocket
you
science.
yeah, if you can't afford a VA, if you can't afford whatever, like just sit down and work until you can't afford it, because this is a good business model, and I think there's a lot of opportunity there. So, well, man, Gokhan, thank you so much for coming on my show here. I really appreciate it, man, and I wish you the best, and I'll check out the other countries' marketplaces. So I'll check out.
Definitely that.
I'm gonna put it on my list to do to start.
I
To
would
start
love to.
looking at
And
that.
let us know. It was great to be with you today and having me and giving these opportunities. And I'm sure, those informations that people get some value, and
Yeah.
it's going to be useful for them. Corey, I love you too much. It was great tonight. We had fun, and keep in
Yes, sir.
touch.
Hey, have a good night, man. Enjoy your espresso. We'll talk to you next time.
Okay, great. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye. All right, that sums up episode number 13 of Cody's Business Show with my friend Gokhan. And I'm going to get back to prepping this pile of Under Armour and Adidas clothing items. We hit a really good sell last week, and so we've got just a bunch of crap. So I'm going to get to prepping some stuff and get back to my day. If I can help you in the future, don't hesitate. Shoot me a DM. Like I said, I really try to get back with everybody. And if I haven't gotten back with you, send me another message, and I'll try to get back to that one. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. And then also check out Cody's Continuing Education Club. There's a link in the comments. Yeah, I pinned it in the comments. it's a good deal. In 6 months, I think I'm going to be charging a lot more for that. So it's a lifetime membership. We got some cool people coming in there to do some coaching. So anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that, and go sell some crap on the internet, baby. All right. Bye.